Hey everyone, how's it going today? I am live from my car. Crazy, hey? It's a little rainy outside, and I'm just about to go into a meeting with a client, so I don't really want to get all soaking wet with rain. And so I wanted to check in here, and I wanted to chat to you guys a little bit about my most awesome week in San Francisco. So I posted on my personal page just before I think the day that I left, I posted about not really being at ease with heading off to San Francisco, suddenly having a kind of a little panicky attack, right? Like, not a panic attack, but like just like second guessing myself. So second guessing myself, yeah, it was hard, right? It was I recognize now it was pushing against my upper limit. So I am a firm follower of The Big Leap. I love that book. It is one of the foundations of my life now. And yeah, I pushed against my upper limit. And it felt really uncomfortable. And I nearly, I started sabotaging myself with thoughts. And then thoughts lead to actions. Those thoughts become your reality. And I feel grateful that I caught myself in time. And I went off and enjoyed an amazing, magical, so awesome, personal, spiritual, business experience that blew my mind. Blew my mind. Like, seriously. Wow. The Conquer Club Inner Circle is something that I belong to. It was an investment I made in myself and my business, in my time, energy, and some money. And I have been doing the work all year. I've been showing up for the Get It Done days. I have been spending time with the mentors within the group, spending time with Natalie McNeil and Kelly, getting clear on some things in my business, changing things, just really getting things aligned. The Conquer Club is something I would absolutely recommend if you are wanting to take your business to the next level. It's not something like the Inner Circle. I think the Conquer Club is great if you're starting out and you need a lot of guidance and training. There's a wealth of information in there. However, the Inner Circle, you need to be ready for a shift. And so the timing of that needs to be right. So I felt the timing was right, and I'm doing the work. And then I'm 6 months in, and I'm wondering if I'm getting the result I wanted. And then along comes the opportunity to go to the retreat. And so jump on it. Yeah, I did. And what does that look like? Well, it looks like me with, I think there was 16 other women there, plus Natalie McNeil and Kelly, and so much awesomeness, so much amazingness, so much fantastic energy and support. So I talk about my circle a lot I nurture it, and I give to it, and it gives to me, and this expanded my circle. Absolutely expanded my circle. So I have received so much. I don't even know where to start. Just fantastically. Like business advice, like feedback on pricing, feedback on people's struggle with the service, like their pain point in the service that I provide. What is their pain point? I'm very clear on that now. Understanding my niche. So this is, understanding my niche is a combo of a couple of discussions that I had recently. One with Chantel Adams, and two with Natalie McNeil, and a couple of the other ladies in my circle now. My niche, I thought at the very beginning, was Maverick Online Entrepreneurs. I then understood it to be authors and speakers. I then further understood it to actually be messengers, people with a message that they need to get out into the world. So that makes me feel very, very clear. I feel very clear on that now. And I'm very grateful for that. So, yeah, investing in yourself. Again, I talk about this. The rewards are almost immeasurable. And I was blown away by the change in my mindset, by the science behind the brain information. Okay, so I'll share with you. We did, on the first day of our Conquer Club retreat, we did shamanic breathing ritual. What blew my mind? Okay, now a couple of the girls had done it before, and they were like, just be prepared, anything can happen. And I'm thinking, you know what? Nothing ever happens for me. Nothing ever happens. I am that person who everybody else has the breakthrough and I don't. Everybody else, has this amazing experience. They see things and I don't. So, shamanic breathing ritual. Let's just talk about that for a minute. 6 cycles that go through all your chakras, 3 rounds of breathing in a series. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and like 1 is inhaling, 2 is exhaling. And it gets like there's 3 separate cycles and each one gets faster. Okay? And it's really about like breathing in and from your diaphragm pushing that air out, and it's all through your nose. I was like a little nervous. My friend Kimmy was also kind of nervous. She voiced her nervousness by saying, if I run out of this room, it's because I'm having a panic attack and I need to get the fuck out. And I was thinking the exact same thing, but I didn't verbalize that. I was just like, how am I going to be able to breathe through my nose the whole time? This could be crazy. But I wanted to do it. So what did that do? Wow. So you go through these cycles of breathing and you go through your chakras. And I found it I did not find it very easy. I found it, none of it was easy, okay? None of it. And luckily, Natalie was like talking to us throughout it, saying, okay, we're a quarter of the way there, we're halfway there, all that kind of stuff. So I found my root chakra and the sacral chakra okay. Solar plexus chakra was okay. I found my heart chakra. Oh my God, it sucked. I could not get into the rhythm of 1, 2, like it's 1, 2, right? Like 1, in, 2, exhale. And for some reason, I could not get into the rhythm of that whatsoever. So obviously I was having an issue with my heart chakra. And probably says a lot right then and there. However, what happened was I kept going. So for a minute, I thought, I need to stop. This isn't working. I don't know what to do. I can't figure this out. And then I was like, okay, just keep trying, just keep going. And so I did. And I was not breathing the same as everyone else in the room, and knew it, and started to get agitated. But then I found my rhythm. So it was only at the very fast-paced breathing, 1, 2, that I fell into rhythm and joined everybody else. So I felt like it was a little bit of transformation, a little bit of, I needed to find my way there. And throat chakra, I was okay. I felt a little tension and just a little like it was harder to breathe, but I was in rhythm. Third eye was great, and crown was fantastic. I don't know if crown was fantastic because it was done, or crown was fantastic because I was all good there. I don't know, but so, wow. And then afterwards, you lie in Savasana, and Natalie had Chakra Forks, and she like tuned your chakras in. And at one point, I felt like my chakras were on a thread, and the thread ran from here down to my feet. And at one point I felt like there was like a button at the top of the thread, and she had pulled it up and it snapped back, and it just went, my chakras went like cracking your back or something. And then I realized that she was on the other side of the room. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that was the deal. And we did some more meditation, and had a little bit of an experience where I felt like I was looking down on my body. I have never experienced this ever before in meditation. I have always felt within my body during meditation. And when Natalie started to bring us out of meditation, suddenly I became hyper aware that I could not feel my body. And I was a little panicky, to be honest. I was like, I can't, what is she talking about? Feel your legs. I can't feel my legs. Can't feel my toes. I can't feel my fingers. What's going on? And then it was like I dropped. You know, like one of those amusement rides where you drop suddenly, like the Hellevator or whatever. It was like I was in a Hellevator, a meditation Hellevator, and I just dropped into my body, and I was fully aware of where I was. Wow. So what did this lead to? Incredible awareness. And it stacked on all the other experiences and further experiences, which I'll talk about more in the next couple of weeks. It stacked all up to an amazing breakthrough and fantastic momentum. It's amazing timing with our full moon tonight, and goes along with my lunar logic work. So that feels awesome. And I guess my message to everyone is really just to do the work. Show up, do the work. That's in all aspects. Show up for yourself, show up spiritually, show up in your business, do the work for yourself, do the work spiritually, do the work in your business, show up for the greater purpose, the higher good, do the work for the higher good, and through this you will have transformation. So happy Friday, happy full moon. Joy Kingsborough has an amazing full moon ritual right now, so you can check that out. Jennifer Rakiopi has an amazing ritual as well, and a fantastic blog on our full moon. You could check that out, Lunar Logic. And Flora Ware, I'm sure I have not been in Awaken the Goddess Within in the last couple of days, but I am pretty sure she's going to have something in there for this. So there's lots of support. Show up, do the work. Happy Friday.